Hi everyone, in this video I'll demonstrate using the DDMS to debug our Android applications and to interact with our emulator. First of all, if we're in the normal Java perspective, we need to open the DDMS perspective. The way we do that is to click on Window, Open Perspective, choose Other, and then DDMS. You can double click or select and then click OK. You'll notice that changes the entire window into a DDMS perspective. So let's take a look at the DDMS perspective here. Down the left-hand side, you'll see a list of all of the devices. These are all of the emulators that are running on your computer currently. The next tab down is Emulator Control. This is a way to simulate interaction with our emulator, so we can simulate a phone call to the emulator. We can simulate an SMS message to the emulator, to the Android emulator or device, and we can also simulate GPS coordinates. So we can test GPS coordinates on the emulator. At the bottom, we can see log messages. We can also see console output. This is the same console output that we see in the Java perspective when we run our applications. On the right-hand side, we have a few options. I'll talk about two. The first is threads. Threads run inside of the process. So if we select a process, you notice nothing is listed at first. You need to actually select the process within your emulator and then click on this Update Threads button. When you click on Update Threads, it'll list off all of the threads. You can see their status and the name of the thread. We can also click on File Explorer, and this is actually browsing the files on the emulator. So this is what you'd see on the Android device. So I'll just a few notes. One is, if you don't see any emulators, that means that no emulators are currently running. And the way to show emulators is switch back to the Java perspective and actually run your device. Now, a note to consider is there is a point when the emulator is loading, and when it is loading, until it is actually started up and Android is loaded and all the processes have started, there's a wait period before you'll actually see the processes in this devices list. So start your Android application and be patient, and you will see the emulator, and you will also see the processes associated with that emulator. Another note, you can see the name of the emulator in the title bar of the emulator window. That corresponds to this emulator name in the device list. So here we see 5554 and emulator 5554. Those two correspond to each other. Real quick, I'll send a phone call. So you can type in any phone number and click call. Sometimes it takes a couple clicks to actually send the call. And here we see on the device that there is an incoming call. And you can drag the green phone control to answer the call. And it has all of the controls of a normal Android phone. You can see the dial pad. Click on menu, and you'll get all of the phone options. We can actually end the call. Okay. Another thing that we can do is we can actually send an SMS message. So I can say, "Hi from James," and click send. And you'll see an SMS message pop up on the device. Finally, I want to take a screenshot. So I want to capture what is on my Android screen here. So I'll click this camera icon, which is the screen capture. And when you do that, it pops up a screen capture window, and you can click Save, and save a copy of what is showing on the emulator to your desktop. Nice way to debug apps, a nice way to take screen captures of apps that you develop. So that's it for the DDMS. Definitely a nice tool for developing applications when it comes time to debug or to interact with the emulator, or to drill into what's happening at the file system or thread level in the application. Thanks.